Good, happy Saturday evening, November 21, 2020. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Saturday evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Saturday evening, so let's begin. First up, we begin with coronavirus in New Hampshire. Key information and data. Let's take a look at that right now. And here is a look at that information for all of you. Right now, there are 16,797 number of people in New Hampshire have tested positive for COVID-19. 11,859,825 number of people in the United States have tested positive. 507 number of deaths from COVID-19 in New Hampshire. 227, number of people who've been hospitalized with COVID-19 in New Hampshire. And 943 number of deaths from COVID-19 in the United States. Let's take a look at this map of New Hampshire where current cases of COVID-19 are. Nashua, 391. And let's take a look at this map of New Hampshire where total cases of COVID-19 are. Nashua, 1734. And let's take a look at these three charts here. Let's start with the first chart here. New cases each day in New Hampshire in the purple. Daily new positive COVID-19 cases. In the orange, new hospitalization and red deaths. And let's take a look at this chart here. Current cases in the purple. Total current COVID-19 cases. And in orange, current hospitalization. And let's take a look at this chart here. Total cases in the purple. Total positive COVID-19 cases. Orange, total hospitalization. Red deaths and blue recovered. Let's take a look at this chart here, positive PCR test rate and daily PCR test. Let's take a look at this chart here, age group of cases, female and male of cases, and risk information. Let's take a look at this chart here, infections, hospitalizations, and deaths. And let's take a look at this chart here, deaths, percent of New Hampshire population, race/ethnicity of cases, and hospitalizations. And a reminder, your common symptoms: fever, lack of smell, cough, chills, difficult breathing, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. How it spreads, and prevention tips. And be sure to stay with the Riley King Network for the latest of your COVID-19 information. Computer glitch delays opening of state liquor stores. A system-wide computer glitch delayed the opening of all New Hampshire liquor wine outlets on Saturday morning. A spokesman for the state liquor commissioner said the glitch occurred overnight and the issue was resolved by 11:30 a.m. All stores opened at the time and are fully operational, the spokesman said. Granite Staters change Thanksgiving plans aimed rise in COVID-19 cases. Many say they're limiting dinner to own household. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9, Tim Callery.
Hey, Paul here, owner of Century Roofing. I personally wish to thank the thousands of our customers for supporting our team.
From Zoom dinners to meal drop-offs to a simple dinner within their immediate household, Granite Staters are adjusting their plans for the Thanksgiving holiday to fit the world of COVID-19.
It is typically a big holiday.
Lacey Costas usually hosts 20 people at her home for Thanksgiving, but this year they're downsizing to 4.
And then we're doing kind of like a meal swap. Like we're cooking the turkey, the mashed potatoes, and the gravy, and then we're going to bring some of that to my in-laws for them to have, and then they're cooking just a couple of things and giving us just a little bit of it.
We're not going to have the exact same, transition into that big holiday season.
Josh Lambert's Thanksgiving table will be set just for 2 this year.
We usually just have dinner with everyone, my aunt and uncle, cousins, and my grandparents, and my sister, everyone. But this year's going to be a little different.
We all have a part to play, and we all have that personal responsibility.
After announcing a statewide mask mandate yesterday, Governor Sununu said his office is not going to tell people what they can and cannot do within their own homes.
We continue to caution, though, against large gatherings and encourage some of those good COVID practices like masks and social distancing to be practiced even in familiar settings, even amongst family members.
And state epidemiologist Dr. Benjamin Chan also echoed the governor's statements and advised against traveling for the holiday. Reporting live in Manchester tonight, I'm Tim Callery, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. COVID-19 cases in Massachusetts. Let's take a look at that right now. And here is a look at that right now. As you can see, Thanksgiving guidance by Governor Baker and the mayor. And the number of cases. Newly reported cases, 2,288. Estimated active cases in Massachusetts, 35,526. And total confirmed cases, 194,338. Last 30 days, all time. And confirmed cases by counties. The number of positive tests each day, the last 30 days, and all time. Average daily COVID-19 case rate per 100K over the past 2 weeks. And the colors, what the colors mean. Slow the spread. Deaths, 10,435 confirmed COVID-19 deaths. Long-term care COVID-19 deaths, 6,659. 231 probable COVID-19 deaths, and 62.43% of deaths in long-term care. In the last 30 days, all time. And confirmed probable deaths by county, recoveries, and hospitalizations, the last 30 days and all time. Patients tested, the last 30 days and all time. Antigen testing, the last 30 days and all time. And higher ed cases / testing. If you want to see all that information again, just go to the Riley King Network at Facebook page after the broadcast. We will have it up on there for all of you. Recent graduates of the State Police Academy shot during a traffic stop in Cape Cod. Let's take a listen to that video from WCVB Boston.
At New England Dental Group, we use the latest innovations to provide affordable dental implants, specializing in the all-on-4 solution for a completely new smile. Call today about your dental implants. New England Dental Group, all your dental experts at one location.
First things first, that trooper is expected to be okay. And here on West Main Street, there's a huge police presence. If I step out of the way, you might be able to see it down there. It's a little further down in that complex. However, it is starting to draw down a bit. SWAT was on scene just a few minutes ago. As they started to take off, though, more and more law enforcement had been arriving in the last hour. This is the Hastings Meadow condominiums. They've been trying to find this suspect. Meanwhile, it all started before midnight on Camp Street. A news photographer arrived first to that trooper after he heard on the police scanner that he had been shot.
You okay, trooper?
No,
Yeah. You need something? I got a tourniquet in my car.
And that offer of help was from Rob Bastille of HyannisNews.com, who says he saw a lot of blood when he first got there on Camp Street, just a few blocks away from Cape Cod Hospital. He said a second trooper arrived right after he did and whisked the injured man away. State police say the injured trooper was then taken to a Boston hospital. The shooting happened during a traffic stop and right during shift change for police.
It's a pretty good chance that I'm the closest person to this guy. I went there with two things in mind. I'm a photojournalist first, so I'm going to get the shot. That's my main goal. But, my other main goal was, if he needed help, to help him out.
After the shooting, police descended upon this condo complex about a mile and a half away from Camp Street. Bastille says he has heard troopers found the suspect's vehicle. They would not confirm that to us. And as of now, there have not been any arrests reported. We're live in Hyannis. Josh Brigadier, WCVB, News Center 5.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. We will keep you updated if we get any information into our newsroom. Another Mainer with COVID-19 has died as total cases surpass 10,000. Maine surpassed 10,000 total coronavirus cases on Saturday as the Maine Center for Disease Control and Prevention reported 1 new death and 165 new cases. York County goes yellow as COVID-19 surge continues in Maine. Let's take a listen to that video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
I had 2 valves that were leaking. My cardiologist told me that I probably got 5 years before something really bad happened.
We are starting off with some breaking news here at 12:30 in the state's latest school health advisory update. York County has been downgraded to yellow, which does mean that there is an increased risk of COVID-19 spread. Androscoggin, Franklin, Somerset, and Washington counties all also remain yellow. Knox County has been upgraded to green, while Cumberland, Hancock, and Kennebec counties are being closely monitored due to concerning case trends. All other counties, though, are green right now.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday evening. I'll see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Good night and goodbye, everyone.